Hello. Good evening. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good evening, everyone. Good afternoon, wherever you're at. Might be morning. Who the hell knows? But welcome. Welcome in. I'm just waiting for the TV to turn on so I can see chat. So please bear with me. This isn't going to be your normal stream from home because, well, we'll get into why. Ooh, that's a lot of me on a 85-inch TV. Wow, that's a lot of me. That's a lot of purple. That's a lot of red. That's a lot. Yeah. All right. Well, what are you gonna do? I was gonna do this in what I call my new studio, which is Ethan's bedroom, but I was gonna have my assistant Ethan help me out, but I figured that would have made it a little harder. It would have gone a lot slower too. Let me see. I see Deborah, Kevin Keller. What's going on? Doug, hello. Sebastian the Crab, Jeanette. I can't. My partner in crime, my lovely wife. Everything to me. She's sitting right there. She's gonna help me out as much as she can. Angela Minta, I can see that. Tracy, I think that's Tracy. Yes, Tracy. So let's just get to it because it's not like this is a hangout stream or we're not gonna play games here. Anne-Marie Jarrett, welcome in. Suzanne, if she catches any questions right off the bat, because I'll be honest with you, not seeing much. So Doreen, welcome in. It's funny, I'm seeing the names, which is good. I'm seeing the names, so that helps. Julie McCowan. So first, thank you to anybody that reached out to Suzanne first couple of days. To those who have texted me or messaged me. Jersey Mike, what's going on? Kenneth H. Mod of all mods. He's taking over for Marco. Marco's a busy man now with life. So Kenneth, I'm saying Kenneth isn't, but he's taking over for Marco for super mods. Donna, welcome in. Glenn. Amy, how are you? Yeah, so first, thank you to everybody that reached out to Disney Freak. Tyler, what's going on? Glenn. Maybe I should face that way so it doesn't look weird. Hold on, we're gonna make a little change here. We're gonna go like this. We're gonna adjust. We're gonna adjust a little bit so we can you can see half the painting up here, a quarter of it. Adjust just so that at least the eyes are still going this way and I'm not turning my head. Simba 2, Matt, what's going on? Nice hearing from you earlier today. Yeah, thank you to everybody who reached out. I know Suzanne put something very small, very short, very quick out over the weekend. Was it Sunday or Monday? Monday. If anybody is looking for me or needs to talk to me, reach out to her first. So, Leanne, welcome in. Mar Memphis, hello, Mar. Heather Springer, the lovely Heather and Gregory, how are you? Both welcome in. Herschel, Lenny, Margie and Herschel. Yeah, I know Suzanne put that out to reach out to her, and some people did. And I thank you guys for that. And I think she informed some of what was going. I thought that was a name. Hello, my dear sister. I'm like, I've never seen this name before. No, it's Debbie. Again, sorry. And I'll get into and all of that, but I'm like, who is that? Hello, my dear sister. She might be listening too. But, so yeah, so let's get into it. Let's just get, let's rewind a little bit. 2020, you guys know I had a heart attack back in 2020. At the same time, Leanne J says, hey. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Leanne. Thank Jay for me. Appreciate it. Leanne, Suzanne read me your text about Jay. Yeah, that would do it to me too. You know. But, so yeah, 2020 heart attack. At the same time, I found out I was a diabetic. Had no idea. Laying in a hospital, they asked me, how long have you been a diabetic? What are you taking? I'm like, what are you talking about? No freaking clue what's going on, but okay. Jennifer White. Welcome in, Jennifer White. Never saw that name before. Welcome in. Joey's World, Lisa, Keith, Joey. All the best to you guys. Lisa, thank you for the text. And again, if I mention names of people that text me, you know, it's just in my head right now. So it's not, you know, about pinpointing people. It's just the way my brain's working right now. So 2020, heart attack, diabetic, blah, blah, blah. A lot of you were around back then. Any crew, welcome in. And, you know, knew what happened back then. I did one of these. Go back and find it. I was bloated and fat, and I'm still fat, but so that happened. You know, doctors put me on heart medication, found out I have heart disease as well, and all that good stuff. And well, I am a stubborn ass. I'm a stubborn ass. Yeah, plain and simple. There's no beating around the bush. I don't care the words I use tonight. I'm not going to swear, but I'm a stubborn ass. So doctors put me on those meds. I'm going to say about 6 to, yeah, it's got to be more than 6 months. It's got to be more than 6 months. I'd have to go. Been silent watcher, first time watching live. Jennifer, thank you. Well, thank you for that. Thank you for being a subscriber. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. We like everybody. Ninja watches, no watches. Well, we like the watches, but ninja watches. You don't have to always be in the chat. You don't have to say a word. But, you know, all of us that stream, we welcome you all. Stubborn Carlos. What? Shocked. Something shocked.
That you're an ass.
Oh, that I'm an ass. Yes. Donna's still Rhode Island in us. No, I was married into the States, so it can't be that.
That was Tracy, sorry.
Oh, yeah. No, I was reading Donna's. I was trying to read Donna's. Listen, plain and simple. One bottle ran out, and here comes the loud feet.
Looks as big as his phone text.
So, again, people start talking, I lose my distraction. And, yeah, it got to a point where side effects were aggravating me with some of the pills. I'm not going to get into what they were, but side effects were bothering me. Or they weren't bothering me, they were aggravating me. So, started looking into doing my own research, and I'm like, yeah, you know what? I'm not going to take this pill anymore. I don't like the side effect. You know, and then another pill, and then another pill. Corner Sports, Tommy, Claudia. Thanks for the phone calls. Guys, I appreciate it. You know, so this pill was doing this pill was doing that, but the rest of them, it was just like, well, I ran out. I don't feel like going to CVS and getting more. And then another one, I don't feel like going to CVS and getting more, and so on, and so on, and so on, to the point that I have not taken a pill that I've been prescribed in over 6 months. Easy. So, yeah, there's that. Well, long story short, I'll try to keep this short. Friday, it's like you need the sign, clap, quiet in the studio. Friday, it was Friday, wasn't it? Until I ask questions, then nobody answers me. Friday, I started feeling nauseous. Nauseous, very tired. I've been very tired. Nauseous. No appetite. Surfboard John, what's going on? No appetite at all. That was Friday. Saturday, we had plans to go out. We went out. Went to Hobby Lobby, bought a frame for Suzanne's D23 poster. Bought a frame. We were supposed to go to dinner. We had plans to go to dinner. We ready to go, and I sat in the car and I looked at her. I says, "I'm not feeling good. I just want to go home. I don't want to go out to eat. I want to go home. Pick up food. We'll go home. We'll eat there. Fred and Marie, welcome in. We'll go eat at home," which we did. And if I recall, I ordered. Well, I know what we ordered, but I ate it all. But I forced myself to eat it. I'm like, I'm hungry. I need to eat. And I forced myself to eat it. And that was Saturday. I went to bed very early because Chris didn't stream. Well, Chris did stream. And I just went to bed. So I went to, whatever, went to bed. Woke up the next morning. I was okay. Weak, tired, but I was all right. Until, I don't know what time it was. Do you remember what time it was?
4.
In the afternoon?
4 or 5 o'clock. What?
At home when I started
4 or 5 o'clock.
feeling dizzy.
No. The beginning of the Detroit game was on. It was on 3 o'clock. You sat down.
Okay, yeah, that's right. I did start the Detroit game at home. That's right. The Lions game. Yeah, but it was a little before. It was after lunch. Started getting a headache. Started feeling not myself. And just like we do nowadays, because, instead of going to the doctors, we go to Google. So you go to Google, like, why am I feeling this way? What is this? And something had told me, it's got to be my sugar. It's not my heart. Chest was fine. It's got to be my sugar. So everything I read, I'm like, oh, okay, let me go to the machine. I forgot what it's called, but let me go to my tester, test my blood. And it wasn't too bad. Well, it wasn't too bad. It was 285. 285? Because then Suzanne ended up seeing it. It was 285, 290, something like that. But what bothered me what got me the most was I got really dizzy. I couldn't hold myself up. I was walking into everything. And yeah, nauseous. So sweaty. I turned to Suzanne and says, I think you should just bring me to the hospital. I really do. I think you should bring me to the hospital. I call my boss. I'm like, listen, 95% chance I ain't working tomorrow. I've only been working 4 days. Instead of being home Friday, I'll stay home Monday. That's what I told him. I remember telling her to tell him that. So yeah, Suzanne, she wants to call an ambulance. I said, no, you can drive. We're good. Let me get down to the car. Leanne, dizziness, other words. Yeah, I've never, dizzy, you bang your head, but like, oh, what the hell, that, a little wacko, but, she drove me to the hospital. I remember her wheeling me in because I couldn't walk in, and they checked my everything, and they brought me right in the back, and it was a busy day, so I was shocked with that, but, and Verna's from here, so she knows when Charlton's packed, you're lucky to get in. But they brought me right in the back. But this is where I remember it. I never want to feel it again. Suzanne knows about it. I guess Tina Marie, I haven't seen her in the chat, but she knows about it. Maybe the rest of you, some of you will do too. I'm fine on rides. I am one of those Guardians of the Galaxy does not bother me, unlike some other people. So I am fine on rides. I know they laid me on the bed. This is from the first time onto the bed, from the wheelchair onto the bed. I grabbed onto the railing for dear life. I don't remember if I grabbed onto Suzanne's hand, arm, breast. I don't know what I grabbed. I grabbed on for dear life and screamed like a little girl, a little boy. We don't have to pinpoint people now. Get me off it. I thought I was on a ride. I forgot I was in a hospital. I forgot I was in whatever I was. I was out. I wasn't out. I don't know. I wasn't there. I begged and screamed Suzanne to get me off this ride. I knew she was with me. And I did hear the word vertigo. I heard it from her mouth. I heard it from the doctor's mouth. I had no idea. I know it took about, a minute maybe, 2. It stopped. Never had it again. It stopped.
Yes, Donna.
Yes, Donna, what? You are so lucky you didn't, and I can't read that.
End up in a diabetic coma.
Well, we
stereo.
got stereo here. We don't have, just translators and readers. We have stereo. In stereo, the sound's coming to you. Only the best from me.
I'm walking away.
So like I was saying, laying there, that happened.
I have a medical degree now.
Yeah,
Poking and pronging and stabbing, and they did everything, I guess. Yes, Alexa. Do not read anything. Yeah, Suzanne, listen, we'll get into that after too, but
The praising will be at the end.
yeah, the praise will be in the end. So yeah, in the hospital, pronging, stabbing. Suzanne left me alone. Listen, I don't want to I'm not getting disgusted, but you know what? I had to pee many times, and it was very hard. I remember standing up and falling back onto the wall, and it was, I have never had this problem. So, I mean, you saw the thumbnail. It is all about the sugar. So yes, what did happen was, plain and simple, I had a diabetic attack. I had a diabetic shock. I did not have, and Donna, yes, you are correct, because that was the next step. VP, what's going on? I think that's VP, yes. Sean, what's going on? I did not have, yes, Donna, that's exactly what I did have, is the classic symptoms of hyperglycemia, yes. So, what was I saying? In the hospital, blah, blah, blah. So, all the sugars were through the roof. The highest they got, I believe, was 430, 450,
480, I thought it was.
480. Oh, even better. It was close to 5. Jeffrey Rosenis, what's going on? So it got up there. It got up there to the point where, yes, they were, testing me for every hour and doing this and doing that. Yeah, it got that high. So now the other thing is, which is my main concern right now, is my eyesight. As you can see, I am reading names. I'm just not able to read everything. It's funny how the chat is legible, but if I look at myself on a TV, I only see a little bit of my face. So I'm having a lot of spots. I got a lot of spots, according to the doctors and whatever. I didn't see many doctors, so a lot of nurses. Mickey Bunch, Kelly, how are you? According to them, sight should come back once my sugars, which today, thankfully,
Had a good day.
had a really good day. Nothing over 200 today.
Nope.
Okay, very good day. So, and again, the eyesight has improved, every day. It has. I wish I could show you my phone. I had to enlarge my text. So letters are yeah. It's ridiculous, but Jonathan Chong, JC, what's going on, buddy? Kofer, hello, welcome in. My eyesight's my main thing right now. I shouldn't say that. Main thing is I need to stop being a stubborn and I don't mean any disrespect to anybody, so don't take it this way. I've always called myself this, so a Stubbing Greenhorn. I'm a Stubbing Greenhorn. You know, yes, there's Portuguese people out there that take their pills. There's some that don't. I am one of those. I am one Stubbing Greenhorn, and I have no problem taking medicine. I just get lazy and can care less sometimes about myself, about my family, about whatever. So that's the main thing. Does Suzanne hold?
Upper
hand and ask how many fingers was
No,
she-
Michaela's tried that a few times. I can't. To me, it's more the
I only
faces.
hold 2, Tracy.
Yeah,
Guess
one
which
in each
ones?
hand. Yeah, she holds 2, one in each hand. She doesn't give me the peace sign. She gives me the Rhode Island salute. And no, I'm not using that finger, see? Main thing, of course, is I could have ended up in a diabetic coma. I could have ended up, who knows? I could have ended up a lot worse. And to bring up a couple of people, we all know about Pete McDevitt. We all know how Pete is right now, missing legs, missing this, and yes, he was a diabetic, is a diabetic, and that's how it all came to be. Suzanne's cousin started off by losing a couple of legs himself. 3 months later, he was gone. So I'm a Stubbing Greenhorn with no fear. And right now, Michaela's asking who. I am a Stubbing Greenhorn with no fear, because I could easily be like, I don't want to be like Pete. The man's great. We all know that he's a great man. But I don't want to be in a wheelchair. I don't want fake legs. I'm not knocking anybody. You know that. And if he's listening, I know he's down in Disney right now, but I don't want to be like Suzanne's cousin. I don't want to die yet. Give me another 10 years at least, Hey, somewhere in the 50s, 60s. I don't expect to live to 80, something 90 like my mother, but give me something. Give me, let's watch the granddaughters play some soccer, but I'm stubborn. I'm here just to say, listen, and I know I'm probably the only one here. Take your meds. Or even better, because Suzanne knows, I was never like this. Feel something, say something, because me, I would have went to bed. Normally. She knows that. Normally I would have been like, screw it, I'm going to go lay down. And yes, I probably wouldn't have woken up the next morning. If I would have been in a coma, would have not woken up the next morning. Julie McGowan, he had that and still does. What do I still have?
The pill case organizer.
Yeah, well, let's get into that. Pill case organizer. There's no need for pill case organizer anymore, because now, because of my numbers, I am on insulin now. So now, instead of me just going into the cabinet, I thought she was about to throw shit at me right now. Tina McNeil, welcome in. Instead of me just going into my pill case and popping that date up and taking 7 pills like I was, no, Suzanne is stabbing me now 4 times a day. And I say Suzanne because my eyes are not good enough yet to see exactly what I have to do with it's a pen. It's a pen, but I'm on insulin now. So I'm 46 years old, who was taking a few pills, who has heart disease, who's had a heart attack, is now on insulin because I told myself, I don't feel like getting my $2 refill. Instead, now I am getting my, what was it, $50-something for needles, and
Everything's like $2.
except for the needles.
The little
The needles are like
the
$50,
little
and there's something
50.
else that's like 50-something.
No, that's it.
That's it.
That was it.
So, instead of doing that, I'm on needles and whatnot.
Unless I'm missing something.
I hope you're not missing something.
Friend of ours, Lisa. I'm trying to see it on the TV and I missed it. What did Lisa just say? Friend of ours.
Carlos, friend of ours thought the same thing, and his wife forced him to the hospital. Heart attack. Luckily, he survived.
Well, thankfully for him, he survived, and thankfully I'm still here too. Yeah, Jonathan's in Canada, so $2 for pills is expensive for them up there. But so yeah, I mean, I'm here. It's a struggle right now because unless I get my eyes back correct, I can't work. So there's that. That's the main thing on my head right now. I mean, the numbers are good. I'm taking my meds. I have Mary Poppins over there. She's making sure I'm taking my spoonful of sugar every morning.
Can I read you
And what?
Can I read you Leanne's comment?
Yes, read me Leanne's comment.
You keep it up. You're gonna start to lose feelings in your extremities, and that's all extremities. Thumbs down.
Yes. So I've heard you lose all feelings on all. Yes. Thank you, Leanne, for reminding me about that. I'll call Jay and we'll have a conversation about that. But it's good that I can laugh. But no, I mean, right now, dude, I don't kid you when I say that the main thing on my mind is, and my boss might be watching, is my eyes. You all know I drive for a living. Thankfully I do work for great people who, have helped me out this week. I haven't worked all week. And we'll see what Monday brings. But right now, that's my main thing. I need to get my eyes back because no eyes, no work, no money, no bills. Well, no. The bills are always there. No bills paid. So that's a big thing in the back of my head. But numbers are good. I'll get on my meds. They put me back on my heart pills. Of course, I'll be taking. Took them this morning. And dialysis is issued. Yeah. I forgot to shut notifications off. Fox News, MSC Championship. No. Yeah. Now the praise. Listen, I'm not the greatest husband. I'm not the greatest father. I'm not the greatest anything. I'm not the greatest man. I have seen this woman cry enough. I have seen this woman slap me enough. I have seen this woman do everything. We all know without Suzanne, I don't function as much. And some of you may have seen it in person. Maybe not, but we fight like any married couple. We go days without talking. But she is 23 years. She is who she is, and I am who I am. And just today we had a big argument because I've had it out with my mother in the last day or two. Donna, I wish I could read all of that. That's what she's here. She's under a blanket. For some reason, her eyes are not working either right
Donna
now.
says you really need to be vigilant about taking care of yourself, Carlos, because complications from diabetes can be very severe, from your kidneys to neuropathy. Can't even talk.
Yeah, I've heard of all the, everything that can happen, and I keep repeating that I'm the Stubbing Greenhorn that I am. But I was saying, yeah, Suzanne's my everything, and are you happy? Did I read it? Did I read it correctly? Did I read it correctly? Let me fold the paper up now.
Yeah.
She made me read
The
it.
cardboard.
She's holding a sign behind her. Can you see the reflection? Put those fingers down. But
I am, Lan. I'm up for sainthood.
yeah, sainthood. But that's it. I think that's it. We're gonna go one day at a time. Tomorrow's Saturday. It's a good day. Jeff will be on. Walt will be on. Trip has been canceled. If everybody that did know, we were supposed to be there next weekend. Suzanne has forced my hand. T-Town Mary Ellen, welcome in. She has, I
didn't force you. I talked you into it.
No, she didn't talk me into it. She freaking
Look
screamed,
at that.
yelled, cried,
Actually, I did.
swore, and
I did, actually.
and Leanne, she's a sister too. She swore like you wouldn't. There was words I've never heard before. that came out of her mouth, making sure we weren't going. Roxanne Simpson, welcome in. So we're not going. You know, it is what it is. We got most of our money back. We got credit on flights, so it is what it is.
Like Ethan said, what a waste of time.
Yeah.
What?
Ethan's a little aggravated,
I
but
said, Ethan, we're not going. What a waste of time that was.
yeah, he's a little upset, but so that happened too. So we canceled next weekend. But stay tuned.
I gotta go talk.
Stay tuned because I have an annual pass for a reason. I'm going to use it. Jennifer White, if it's okay, I'll pray for you all. Thank you, Jennifer. I appreciate that. Yeah, again, thank you everybody that reached out to Suzanne and sent me texts. You know, you never know who's listening, who's watching. We can always fight with people. We can always have our thoughts about other people when it comes to certain things. But I don't know. It's not sad. It's a good thing. It's sad and a good thing. But when sickness or tragedy comes, you still see the good people, the good in people. I know, you know, people reached out and I appreciate it and I thank them. And I know when I know I reached out to certain people when certain things happened a little while back. So, you know, we can have our differences, you know, for certain things, but, you know, we're all human and we try to, you know, try to do our best. I tell everybody, because there is other people in this community. Thank you for the prayers. There is other people in this community. I tell them straight out, I am not a big church person. I am Catholic. First communion, confirmation, blah, 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 all of this. Do we go to church every week? No. Do we go to church every month? No. Do we, believe in our religion and all this? Yes. But I am the first person to tell anybody, I will never say I will pray. I'm not a prayer. I'm really not. Oh, you want me to tell that joke? I'll tell a quick joke. Well, it's not a joke, but I'll tell a quick story real quick. But let me finish that. I tell people, I'm not a prayer. I honestly, I rather not lie to you. But I will tell you the honest truth. I do think of all of you when it's in time and need. Like I said, some of you may know. If you know, you know. There is some going through things right now. And yes, I reach out to them and I tell them, Suzanne and I are thinking of you. Suzanne prays. I don't. Suzanne, I am thinking of you. Do I sit there and say a prayer? I don't, because I just don't. But don't ever think that I'm not thinking of you during a hard time, because we do. But, if you are a prayer, thank you. I appreciate it. We believe in them. Thank you. I think that's it. Well, Suzanne just won. Real quick. So, yes, it was the third day in the hospital. Was it the third day in the hospital? Second day? Third day? Whatever it was. I'm laying there. Again, I am knocked out. I'm not knocked out, but all I want to do is sleep the first 2-3 days. Somebody came into the room. I had no idea who it was. It was my son. I asked him, I said, who? Because he was already there.
He was the first one.
Yes. And I'm like, and he walked in and knocked on the door, and I'm like, he's like, because that's how he talks to me. Hey, I'm like, and who are you? And he's like, it's Nick. I'm like, oh, all right, buddy. I can't see, so it's Nick. Nick sits down, and we were talking a little bit, and the chaplain walks in. And, we asked, I said, no, I'm good. Thank you. I appreciate it. As he's walking out,
he comes in and asks if you wanted to pray for the ill, and you said, no, thank you, I'm all set. And he's like, okay, he was making his rounds. As he's walking out, Michaela's walking in, and she's like, what is going on?
Why is there a priest in Dad's room already?
And it was the same one when my uncle passed, so she
Oh,
was a little
great.
frightened.
Bringing your thoughts and heart is just just as wonderful. Thank you for that. Yeah, so, they saw the priest and some of them got all spooky, but, moral of the story is, and I'm sure all of you know because I'm the only dumbass here, is take your meds, trust the doctors, don't trust your mother. I love my mother, but, you know, I fought with her because they want to give her insulin and she don't want it. She knows her body. We do. We know our bodies. That's how I knew. Bring me to the hospital. I'm not right. But she fights like you wouldn't believe with them at the nursing facility she lives at. And Kofor, I can't read any of that. Make sure.
Hold on. Make sure when you go to Disney, your test strips don't get too hot from the sun or humid. My mom had her test strips so bad, she had them read 400 plus, and it was wrong.
Kofor, good to know. Thank you. Seriously, thank you. Really good to know. Because I will be down there very soon. Very soon. I'm not going next weekend, but we're going down very soon. Well, I'm going down very soon. But like I said, moral story, I fought with my mother about that, you know. So take your meds. Listen to the doctors. They get, you know, they pay the big bucks to get paid the big bucks, I guess. You know, they paid a lot of.
And Julie said the wife is always right.
Their wife, well.
Yes, Julie.
Wife is always right. Okay, whatever. If there's any quick questions, I can answer them. I don't know if Suzanne has noticed any going by. I know a lot of wonderful comments. Yes, keep your test strips with your insulin in a cold pack. Well, which I have. My backpack has a cold pack, so I can put them in there. Good to know. So, like, real quick, any questions before I say my goodbyes? Amy, I'm glad you're home. Yeah, thank you, Amy. I appreciate it. Wow, I didn't know that. Help me up. Suzanne's been right. So, yeah, she's been right so far. Thank you, Mark. Keep rubbing it in. Use a digital reader. Well, again, let me. Sparkly Pink Diamonds. I keep trying to screw that name up. I have a ton of appointments coming up. All I know is I spent, when did I come home? Wednesday?
Came home late night. Well, yeah, early Wednesday is when I started everything with you. Because you were home late.
All I know is that next morning, all I heard was Suzanne on the phone with doctors. It was this doctor, an endocrinologist, I don't know.
Endocrinologist.
That guy, the diabetic one. It's my heart doctor. It's my regular doctor. It's my eye doctor. We're changing primary care doctors. So there's that move too. It's been nothing but it's been fun. So the next couple of weeks is a lot of doctors. But this right here, again, chat here. And if people that have seen chats on phones like Donna and others, you know, I can't see a thing. The TV, it's an 85-inch and the letters are like this. And I'm struggling. So, and my face, it's just spots. Everything's spots. Not everything. I'm going to say about 15% of my eyesight's gone. So, but the worst is I can't drive. Michaela took me grocery shopping today, and I didn't know there was a car in front of us. I couldn't see if he was hitting his brakes. It was, and that's scary right now because, again, you know, I need my eyes to work. So that's the main thing. But besides that, I don't think I see any questions. Sorry. Well,
what are diabetic or pre-diabetic symptoms we should know? What preventative steps can we take?
Thirst, a lot of peeing. If you're drinking a lot and you're peeing a lot, which kind of goes with it, but if you're drinking a lot, I'd have your blood checked. I'd have your glucose checked. I'm typing for Suzanne to see it anyway. What? Oh. If you would have been taking care.
If you would have been taking care of this before, she wouldn't have been on the phone with the doctor today.
Yeah. Leanne. Yeah, Leanne. Leanne, there's going to be one day, Leanne. This. I'd love to meet you all in person one day. You know that. But there's a couple. There's a couple. Heather and I. We're going to get together one day, and Gregory. We're going to have big powwow, a big dinner, and she's gonna explain a lot to me, and she knows what she's gonna
Julie
explain.
asks, how can the
Leanne, we're gonna get together one day and just swear up a storm because that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna light up some cigars and grab a couple of beers and swear up a storm because that's what I do with my sister. Well, not really, because she's a pain in the ass. You're not. No, she's not either. But what is it? Question?
Julie, how can the community support you on your health journey?
Oh, just be yourselves. I don't ask again. Let me bring this up now. I didn't come out here to look for super chats. I didn't come out here to do this for monetization on my stream. I didn't do this for views. I don't even know how many people are watching. I can't tell you how many likes I have. I can't tell you anything. I brought up work because I brought up work. But don't ever think that I'm coming here asking for anything that's not me. The people that I reached out, thank you. That was very nice of you. That's a big support. Reached out to Suzanne because, again, I couldn't function. So, Andy, what's going on? Just be yourselves. I don't ask for anything. So, if it comes my way, we are always grateful and appreciative. But I think you all know from knowing me that this is definitely not what I do. So, Zanlex, welcome in. Kevin, let's go to Foxwoods. Why don't you drive down, pick me up? I want to go to Foxwoods. I'm glad you're feeling better. Yeah, thank you. Leaving for Disney Sunday. Yeah, rub it in, buddy. Right, Kevin? That's right. Because I was going to reach out to you because we were going to be down here together. I'm like, well, I know you live like an hour away, an hour and 20 minutes, but we can't hook up. But we'll hook up 1,300 miles down the road. So that's the other thing. No Festival of the Arts. We were looking forward to that.
But that's okay.
It is okay. It is okay. But it was the only festival we're missing. We're gonna go down there. We're gonna go get that piece of art. But why not? So next time. And she has friends that are going down there. I picked something up for us. But besides that, I think I'm done. I didn't want to be here now. I don't even know how long I've been going. How long have I been going?
43 minutes.
43 minutes. Yeah, we don't even need to reach the hour. That's it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Again, if you take anything from me is don't be a dummy like Carlos. Take your meds. Don't wait for the last minute. Feel something, say something. What is it? See? I thought you were going to say something.
I don't say anything.
Say something. Feel something, say something. That's it. Thanks for listening, I guess. Thank you. Appreciate it. Very kind of you. Eventually, I will see how many people were watching so I can thank you all. Did I say 72? Or did you hang up already?
No,
As soon as I
72.
watch it. 72. Wow. Come on, people. There's better things to watch. Jesus. No, I'm serious, but thank you. I like to always thank because I just don't know if any PayPals were sent or anything. I thank you now, and I will personally thank you after because I just can't see it on my phone because we're streaming on it. But Mandy V, welcome in. Thank you. Feel better. I appreciate it. I love seeing these new names when they come in. Like Jennifer White. Jennifer White, you never, like she said, never get in the chat. Thank you for coming in the chat today. I really mean that. We do appreciate the Ninja Watchers, but it's always nice when they just come out of their shadow and be like, hey, I am here. It is Chris. Chris, we saw Chris at work today, 49er.
Go 49ers.
Chris, I hope you have 49ers die on Sunday. My wife knows I am a Lions fan. My jersey's in a closet. I will be wearing it. I probably won't be wearing it Sunday. If they do make it to the Super Bowl, I will be wearing it. So I hope you're... I saw Chris today. Works at my local grocery store. Great kid. We're gonna go hang out at Foxwoods one day. Jay Nashville, welcome in. I don't know why I'm keeping this even longer, but again, thank you for listening, and hopefully I will see you all. I won't see you. I won't see chat tomorrow in Jeff's stream, but we'll be watching and listening and counting the days.
Yeah, Heather, San Fran.
San Fran. 49ers. Woo. Anybody but the Ravens.
Oh, God, yeah.
Anybody but the Chiefs. if the Lions lose, yes, I will be rooting for the 49ers because I used to like them, but I am a Lions fan. I'm a Lions fan. I've always been. Since the Barry Sanders days. I was like 8, 9 years old. Yes, I'm a Detroit Lions fan. So, Sandy, welcome in. Again, if you're saying something to me, I'm sorry. Really, Creative Travel, Blaine, what's going on?
Been watching and praying for you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Besides that, I have nothing nice to leave you. Oh, wait, maybe I do. I have something nice to leave you with. Ready? The piece of art. We'll go like this. There's some family portraits and Suzanne, and I forgot how to end this. I got to go up here. Again, everybody, please take care of yourselves. Thank you. Bye.